Psalm 23.
Welcome to the Carr and Seguin Show, hosted by Devon Carr and Paul Seguin, where two Michiganders dive into real estate, outdoors, community building, and everything in between. Welcome. To episode 76. Mm-hmm. The Philadelphia 76ers. Right? Wasn't that?
Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
It's a basketball team, right?
I don't know if is it still?
I don't know.
I don't really.
Is it, Johnny?
Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, wasn't it the basketball team?
Sound right.
Philadelphia is the Phillies, isn't it?
Basketball?
Oh, basketball. It's 76ers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So we're in Philadelphia today. This is where we're recording. We just did a little traveling. Anyways, we have a lovely guest here with us joining for episode 76. We have Ryan Jakubowski.
Jakubowski, yep.
What's up, buddy?
How's it going, man?
Not
Thanks
much.
for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I know I've been trying to plan this for a while. I'm glad finally able to make it work.
Does it feel right?
It does.
Are you nervous?
It actually feels better than I thought. Like I thought we were just gonna be like in just a regular room. I had no idea about the lights and the cameras and everything. So this is actually like well over the top of what I was even expecting. So it's awesome.
I don't know if I take that as a compliment or.
Oh no, it's definitely a compliment.
Do you? I mean,
like a basement.
Does he? I mean,
I do my own podcast, and I do mine in my basement with like a microphone hooked to my computer, and that's about it. So
we're sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Are you?
No, I'm kidding. I wish. So, anyways, Mountain Dew, if you want to sponsor us, more than happy to take your $100 donation.
Food for thought.
Yeah. No, this is awesome. It's we love coming. I mean, I have a blast. I look forward to it. It's a nice way to kind of just shut off work a little bit. Come on here and chat with awesome guys and gals like yourself, and just be able to showcase kind of what you do. Right?
Absolutely.
So, obviously, starting off, you are my photographer. For all of our listings. This is the man in the flesh. When you see any new homes that we list, he's the one that behind all the photos, the videos, the drone,
360,
the floor plans. You do it all. Yeah. You do it all. And it's a big part. I mean, it's a huge part, honestly. I mean, I can't tell you how many times when looking at home searches and stuff, for clients, and you're just like, gosh, dude, they just used a cell phone.
Yeah, right.
Right, yeah.
The clarity sucks. I was just looking at a home today for Amanda, and it literally, like, normal pictures, right?
Yeah.
When you're looking at, a house is like large.
Right.
This thing was like, I mean, you literally had to like almost
size.
download it to zoom in. I can't even see anything.
Oh, man.
And it's just like, it's so frustrating because it's like, they're going to get a commission fee for doing nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the pictures when you got people like, I'm going to take a picture of the bathroom right there, and then you got the mirror
out and
you see the hand with the cell phone. It's
you
like,
can't see me.
Guys, come on. And it's true. It matters who you hire to list the house with. It's using professional photography. That's the first impression you have on your home.
Yeah.
It's not your agent, it's the photos.
Right.
What's the first thing? I mean, everything, I think the stat is 65% of people find their home online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And how do they find it? Pictures.
Right.
Pictures
aren't good.
They're not. Like, they don't read the details.
Yeah.
No.
They look pictures first, then details.
I hate writing property descriptions. So if there's anyone out there that would love to like freelance property descriptions for me, I'll pay $50 a house. I'm just not creative like that. Literally, it is the worst thing. It is the last thing I do on my checklist for listing a house. Property description. Frick. Welcome home.
Yeah.
This gorgeous, stunning, 2-story Livonia. If you do read my descriptions, they're all kind of the same. Because at the end of the day, they don't freaking sell the house.
Yeah.
Right.
Pictures do. right? That spurs the interest. When a house comes on the market, the first thing someone pulls up, I'm like, okay. Oh, look at that kitchen. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, dang. You're like, they're just throwing through the pictures. And then it's like, yeah. All right, what do we got here? Then they look at all the details.
Right, yeah.
Right? I mean, sure, you read the description because sometimes you throw some nuggets in there of, new roof, new this, new that, new blah, 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 blah. But the photos, the video, the drone, obviously drone, we'll talk a little bit about later, has become huge.
Absolutely.
Really showcasing property.
That's for sure.
But also video production.
Yes.
It's crazy. And I know you picked up a new one that we'll get to in a little bit that literally just follows you.
It does.
That's insane.
It's incredible. It basically don't even have to do anything at all except for set the setting and you do the rest of the work.
But let's take us back to where did because you're huge in photography.
Oh yeah.
Not only do you do real estate, you do weddings. Yeah, I mean you do it all.
Oh yeah.
Some of the
everything
cool
in between.
Yeah, but some of the cool stuff is you traveling. I mean, you go to spots, abandoned
do.
buildings, Detroit, all over. I mean, you just took recently even this huge trip.
Yes.
Where you just went exploring in all these cool sites.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I love just seeing all the photos you've posted online.
Thank you.
It's sweet. They look really good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So where did this passion for photography come from?
It started when I was quite young, actually, in like my freshman year of college. And I actually ended up getting my very first camera, which was a Konica Minolta. And it was like a 4-megapixel camera. And it actually still works to this day. I tried it out the other day. And you can see pixels all the way through, but it still does
and
work.
back then, it was like, dude, this is so clear.
Oh yeah. It was crisper than ever back then. You were high up there if you had one of those digital cameras, and I actually got it from a store over in Canton, which is now gone. But yeah, I love that thing. I took it everywhere. I was the photographer for all my college trips and everything like that. Had the zoom lens where you can zoom in and out for far as you can think of.
Right.
But yeah, I absolutely loved it. And
so you got those huge do you have ones that just like those big old extenders on them?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. Yep. I
You
have
see 'em like at
with my camera now.
sporting events. You see them at sporting events.
T-Rex.
Those big.
the super zooms. Yep. I got one of those.
Cannot use my hands.
The super zooms are so fun. I go to Kensington with that and everything. But yeah, I mean the photography passion really started when I was younger, and I never actually went to school for it. So I actually just taught myself.
Self-taught.
I love
Self-taught,
that.
and that was the best way. I mean, for me as a learner, I'm hands-on. I'm get in there, do it yourself type of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So the fact that I was out in the field every day and playing with the settings and watching 1,000 videos online,
Just making good mistakes.
Exactly.
And learning.
Exactly.
And going, all right, I'm not going to do that again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how, especially with photography, it's a lot of trial and error stuff.
Right.
You shoot and you get the right settings, or you shoot and it's completely dark, so then you have to go back and figure out what you did. So when I shoot, I do everything all manual. So a lot of people out there, some will do automatic still and everything like that. That's how I started originally. Kind of looked at all the settings of what they did, and then went and did it myself, and now I'm able to do that nonstop. Just kind of built into my mind, and just a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah.
If I know I have to change something, it just works.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that you say that, because it's like, I mean, if you ask me about college, and I'm not gonna go in the deep end, but I think that's why I loved math so much, just because you just had to learn the equation, or you had to figure out the solution to the problem.
Exactly.
Right.
And you had to figure it out.
Yeah.
I think there's no better way to learn something than just doing it.
Exactly.
Right. And there's no better way to learn from your mistake.
Right.
Because you figure out the correction, and then you move
and then
forward.
you always remember it.
Yeah.
You're like, I messed that up that one time.
Right,
I'm not going to do it again. So
I mean, a prime example, not completely off top, but I just did the brakes on my wife's fan. Mm-hmm. The driver's side was the first one.
Always a fun project.
Dude, those dang rotors just do not come off. And we live on a dirt road, so I mean, they spray that crap
Oh,
and all the dust. right? I mean, there's an added level of elements
Right.
when you live on a dirt road
Oh,
that
yeah, that's for
typical
sure.
city living folks don't have.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And then obviously you go drive in the city. But that rotor on that driver's side, I mean, it took me 45 minutes of screaming,
Right.
of just getting so frustrated.
Yeah.
I mean, I whipped that sledgehammer 10 feet away because I was getting so pissed. It would not budge. I mean, like, I'm like, gosh, I probably shouldn't be hitting it this hard.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm going to screw up the bearing. I'm going
Right,
to screw
yeah.
up the wheel hub or something. Because I'm just whacking the hell out of it. So anyways, but what I'm getting at is, like, once I did the driver's side, passenger side was
Oh, yeah.
a piece of cake. It's
Exactly.
the same thing, just on the other side.
Right.
So I
So
just
true.
to say that in the analogy of it is just like, yeah, when you make that mistake, you know the correction and then you know how to do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I just love that you're like self-taught.
Yeah.
Because you're freaking awesome at it. I
Thank
mean,
you.
not only just in the real estate stuff, but just everything you've done
Yeah.
and the pictures you've taken that you show. It's sweet.
Yeah, and you know the landscape I think is probably my favorite out of everything, just because sell my own prints and everything, and that's what has definitely taken me the furthest. So from being out west into the Vegas area, Red Rock Canyon, Grand Canyon, and everything.
That's a cool
And then
place.
the most recent trip that I took down to Washington D.C., President's Head Park, which a lot of people, the spaces that I go to, they don't know about these places. And that's one of the things that really fuels me to just go further with my
Yeah.
photography is, I always get so many messages that come and say, dude, it's like, I had no idea about this place, like the President's Head Park down in Virginia. It's in the backyard of an old house that these people rented out, and it used to be an actual park down in Virginia, and now they give tours and everything. These other
Really?
photographers do. And, people just don't know about these places out there, and that's kind of what my website and all my photography is about is I want these people to actually see, what's out there. I mean, there's so much stuff to explore, and that's just what keeps me going every day. I always looking for something new,
Heck
So-
yeah.
So yeah, it's a fun thing to keep at for sure.
So it's in the back of a house.
Yeah. So off the expressway down in Virginia, there's all the President's Heads were at a park about 10 or 12 miles down the road from where they're at now. And they actually moved all of them into this backyard, and they had like a bunch of construction equipment there and everything, so they kind of rented out the property.
Yeah.
And now a couple of the photographers that I know are the ones who actually give the tours of this place.
Really?
So in the tops of all the heads of the presidents, they drilled holes in order so that they could move them through the crane, and they let you go there,
They're
take
that
pictures
big.
with the drone. And they're massive. I mean, they're
Huge.
Some are 17 to 20 feet high plus, and
Just the heads.
just the heads. Yep, the bust all the way up. And there's every president except for Obama. They did not have Obama or Trump there, but the park went under, and they didn't
gotta
have
get
enough
those
money.
heads there.
I know exactly, right?
Trump's has
So
got to
they
be the
didn't-
biggest, you know.
Exactly. So they had enough money
The
to
head
do the
that he's
model,
got.
but yeah, and it's something that you don't really see every day. I mean, I saw it on some exploring site, and it's always been on my bucket list. I'm like, you know what? It's time to do it. Let's just hop in the car, make my way down to Washington D.C., which was amazing. Last time I was there was when my ROTC trip in high school, and I didn't have anything close to a good camera then. So I mean, I had a little point and shoot, but none of the quality pictures that I'm looking to sell and everything like that. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna make a long weekend out of it and head down, and it was worth it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's
good.
definitely fun.
No, I like that. It's like the abandoned places.
Oh yes,
The places unknown.
the
and
abandoned.
we get to enjoy them through your lens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've one of the things about the abandoned places I love so much is just the history of like the Packard plant downtown or Fisher Body 21, which is right at 94 and 75 there. You walk into the doors and it's there's no walls anymore.
Right.
Everything is concrete and stuff like that. But it's like to think back what was going on in
Oh,
this
yeah, in the
exact
prime.
spot
Right,
years ago.
right.
It's like just the amount of history that's in some of these places that we explore is amazing to
Yeah,
think
back,
of.
especially Detroit,
what
back
happened.
in the
Exactly.
30s,
Yeah.
40s, and 50s
All the
when it was
automotive
just
and everything.
booming,
Yeah.
like big time. I mean, back when Detroit was, I mean, it's come a long ways for sure now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But like back in the day, like Detroit
It was the
was
place
like
to be.
the place to be.
It was.
I mean, like it was hopping. I mean, I just remember always just hearing stories of from all of our grandparents, like
Yeah.
Detroit.
Exactly.
Like if you weren't in Detroit, you weren't in the mix,
Right.
kind of thing. And it's
So
now it's
true.
like, yeah, I'll go down for a Wings game and then shoot right on home.
Oh yeah.
You sticking around? No. I mean, it's definitely got a lot better. And
Yeah.
you got a lot of big, districts. What's the
They got Eastern Market down there.
Midway, Eastern
Yeah,
Market,
Midway.
Tech Town, or something like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, you got some big name, and obviously, Quicken's blowing up.
Oh yeah.
Gilbert's buying everything and anything.
Right.
The Illiches should be buying better freaking players.
I totally agree with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did old Senior go, man? He was no problem writing those freaking checks.
Yeah.
He was about winning.
He paid for that.
Yeah.
He was
I was
all
just talking about
winning.
that with my brother. We were camping, and I'm like, dude, I still can't believe, looking back to our bullpen lineup in 06 for the Tigers. Like, how
yeah.
did we not win a World Series?
Exactly.
Because all of those guys are now just
Right.
having the freaking career of their lifetime, and it's like, you were all on our team. Verlander, Scherzer, Porcello for a minute was like freaking throwing lights out too. Like, right, it's always funny whenever someone leaves Detroit,
It
the
seems
career
like they
takes
get that.
off.
Oh yeah.
Hall of Fame. Yeah, he used to play for the Tigers.
It's true
Right.
with the Tigers and the Lions.
Yeah,
Both.
Yeah.
Both of them.
it's all. It's. I mean, for a while there, it was, yeah. Same thing with their Wings, and then that's coming around too.
Yeah.
They say
But
that-
they haven't got rid of players that just blossomed after they left.
No, that's just Tigers.
And
And
Lions.
Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Pistons have that either.
Do we have a basketball team?
Yeah. They said they're bringing back the turquoise jerseys.
That's what I heard. I heard that the other day.
For
yeah.
a couple. They make some big deal about it. I don't understand why, but it's like we're bringing them back for 2 games. Like, okay.
Only 2 games?
It was something minute. It was like, why is this big news? Why? We're gonna have a half-hour segment on how they're bringing them back for 2 games or whatever it is. But
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's not even like they're wearing them for. It's like their 4th alternate jersey. It's like, well, what is that?
4th alternate jersey.
It's either you
Wow.
have your
Home
maybe
or
your,
away.
your alternate home way, or you're gonna be like the Ducks and have a new jersey every single game.
Heck yeah.
I mean, it's one or the other.
Only the Mighty Ducks can pull that off, though.
The Mighty
The Mighty Ducks.
Gordon Bombay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gordon Bombay.
Dude.
I mean,
My kids
Come on.
love that movie.
yeah,
I've never met like, Mighty, heck, put it on.
yeah, right.
I want to see some Gordon.
Well, Disney Plus was making Mighty Ducks again. They had a series going. I lost Disney Plus, but
Really?
it wasn't.
Was
Yeah,
it
I
a TV
remember- I
show?
remember
It was
that.
just
Yeah, it was like a
okay.
mini
It was
series type.
okay.
Was it?
Yeah.
I watched it. But
There's some things you just got to leave alone and let them be classics for classics.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Dude.
Yeah,
You
you can never,
can't-
you can
you
never
can't
remake
touch
that.
that.
You can never remake
Yeah.
a Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon, right?
Jack Lemmon, yeah.
dude. They're freaking great.
But then Sharknado, you could make a bunch of.
Freaking Sharknado. So we were just talking about this off the record. We'll come back to you, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Sharknado's a little
It's a
important.
segue to weather.
Freaking, we were talking, I've never heard of Sharknado.
It's just a classic.
But it is the highest grossing movie franchise series of all time.
Which is very shocking.
It beat out Disney's, I
Was
think
it Pixar?
it beat out, yeah. Disney Pixar 4.5 billion. Because they're a franchise of movies.
It just
So Sharknado, the once joke of a film, has officially become the most successful movie franchise of all time. The 4-year-old franchise on July 11th made $4.503 billion.
With a B.
with a B. Total franchise gross, beating Disney Pixar's $4.502 billion, according to filmsite.org. I didn't know what the heck these guys were talking about when they said Sharknado. It's a dang tornado of sharks.
Right.
That just rips through the freaking cities and wherever the heck it goes.
Eating and biting people.
Eating and biting people. I mean, they released a movie from 2013 all the way to 2017, 6 different freaking movies, all about stupid sharks in a tornado.
It's crazy.
I mean, dude, why don't we come up with a freaking movie like Cownado? Cows
They're just
on
spreading methane through
Bill
everywhere.
Gates' lab-produced medicine, and he's just ravaging the towns of America.
Right.
Yeah?
Cownado
And we could freaking gross $4.5 billion.
Well, it's like the bug assault. I mean, he's
Doable.
obviously not grossing that much, probably, but I mean,
America's the land of opportunity.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Just come up with something
And that proves it
stupid
right
and a
there.
little catchy,
I know.
and you're set.
I mean,
Yeah, that'd be
Now
like hot tub hot dogs, right? That's your idea. You still haven't got it going.
Patent pending.
that and was it Holy Dogs or
Yeah, holy dogs.
Holy Dogs? Yeah.
Holy dogs. Yeah. Well, was
We had
that
a
what
few
was that what I call it?
Actually, you guys talked about holy dogs, but your hot tub one, now that I remember back, was
I know.
was hard boiled eggs, right, in the hot tub.
Yeah. Cook your eggs while you soak in the tub. I'm telling you. That's,
The buffet hot tub. You like your omelets cooked or fresh? Do you like your eggs wet or dry?
Oh, man.
Yeah. So Sharknado leads
I would have never guessed.
highest grossing franchise. I mean, what happened to?
I knew it was big, the first one, because, I mean, I had a T-shirt of it, and it was just, everyone talks about Shark. Obviously not everyone, because you never even knew about it. But everyone that was out in the world knew about it.
Yeah. 2013, I was just falling in love
Yep.
with my wife, and that was the only thing that was on my mind.
What? Well,
Not Sharknado.
right. Which you should have taken your wife
To
go
see
see-
Sharknado.
Score the brownie points there.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a good movie picked out for us, honey. You're going to love it. But, I mean, I would have figured people watch that one, but 4 or 5, I mean,
They have
thought I would've-
6
I would've
movies.
thought I would have lost its gusto after the first.
It was every year. If you look at the list, it was 2013. 2 came out in 14. 3 came out in 15. 4 came out in 15. 2 came out in 15. Sharknado Feeding Frenzy was 15. And then Shark 3, oh, hell no.
They're back.
Oh, no, they're back.
And then Shark 4, the 4th Awakening. And Shark 5 is called The Global Swarming.
It's just not in Miami.
I mean, they are, and I love, and we'll transition off of this because I love their description on Google. It says, Sharknado is a series of 6 American made-for-television science fiction, action, comedy, horror, disaster films. Pack it all in one, baby.
Man.
And you gross $4.5 billion. Kids, if you're watching and listening, just come up with stupid crap and put it in a video. You'll get rich.
wonder
in
how
America.
much it costs them to make each one. It can't be.
By the looks of the trailer, 500,000
Maybe.
per movie. So they're probably all in for, I mean, that's probably with their cast and crew too. It was like, hey, you're gonna get paid on the hopes of this movie
Are you
making
looking
it
to be successful?
And then when they kind of got the first movie, I'm like, shoot, we got something there. Let's roll.
I mean, but do you put that on your resume
Sharknado.
for your next movie?
Yeah, when it's
I was
the
a star
highest
in
grossing
Sharknado.
films.
I mean, the acting is, the sharks acted better than the actors. and actresses. I mean,
The sharks packed larger of a punch
yeah.
than the actors did.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't know if you put that on your
Resume?
yeah.
I mean, if I was in a movie that grossed 4.5 billion, I would. I'll put that right on the
Yeah,
resume.
but it's not because you're acting.
I would argue the fact that it was.
You see how I got bit there? That's what's
That
so
was
bad.
real.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a new constructed arm.
Yeah.
After that shark bit it. It was the only real life bite.
Right.
And that's what made Sharknado, by the way. So that 4.5 billion, yeah, I helped.
Right.
And you will hire me for this next role. But J&C Photography, that's your company name.
Yes.
J&C Photography, I think it's JC Photography mi.com.
Yep.
And that's where, let's pull this baby up. It's where you can check out all your stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Look at that. It's through the lens of photographer Ryan Jakubowski, J&C Photography. Very nice website, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you do weddings as well.
I do, yes. And that's I actually have a wedding coming up this weekend. I'm doing videography for it and everything. But, I love doing weddings. That was one of the first big jobs that we really started off doing
There's
as well.
some big money in that.
It is, yeah.
I mean,
There's...
Yes.
big money.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's always great being able to meet, all the people and everything. I've never really had a bad experience at any of the weddings that I've done.
Ah, shoot.
They're,
Well, I mean, how
they're
could
always
you?
so fun. You
Right.
get
Usually a little looped up.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's a happy time.
Exactly.
Two are tying the knot.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody's always so great, and they're
You get free food, right?
oh yeah.
Free
Some
booze?
good food, yeah.
And
What's
some
that?
drinkies?
We do, yeah.
See? I
We
mean,
get it
not
all.
only is it a good living,
It is.
you get to enjoy the fruits
Mm-hmm.
of the mom and dad's labor.
Exactly. Yeah, it's always been a pleasure to be able to do weddings and everything for people. I mean, it's their big day,
It is
They're
fun.
It's not, you get the pressure of obviously you screw up one shot, you miss the kiss shot or anything like that.
Oh,
It's
there's
like,
some high pressure on you.
Oh yeah, definitely high pressure.
Only happens once, Ryan.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
You can't go back and recreate it.
For some. For some,
Yeah.
I say.
Yeah, right. That's true. Yeah, yeah. I think actually the first couple that I ever shot the wedding for lasted like a year, I think, and got divorced. And I saw it online, and I'm like, well, if you need me to come back and do your next wedding, let me know. So
Ryan, just wanted to remind you.
Right.
exactly.
If you do
Give
it
me
again,
give me the
I'd
loyalty
love-
discount for the second
Right.
wedding.
Yeah.
You got tiered pricing.
Yeah.
First wedding.
First wedding,
second.
second wedding. Buy two, get the third one.
Right.
half
Yeah.
off.
The pre-consulting questionnaire. How many marriages?
Right. Yeah.
I gotta add that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you used us before for your wedding?
Yeah.
So yeah, you got this one this weekend.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doing videography actually, and through one of my friends, he kind of gave my name to her, and we were able to set that up and everything, and do it as a documentary actually. So
Ooh,
That's
really?
cool.
yeah, so they want something a little bit different. So I'm looking forward to making it that type of style.
So kind of whole video of the day.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
So
Do
you
some
probably got-
interviews in the beginning with the
yeah.
bride and the bridesmaid and everything, parents, and then
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Video
So you got
ceremony
You got to be
reception
proud of you there
parts.
pretty early then, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Be there about 10 o'clock. So
So they provide
it's a
brunch.
long.
then.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You better wrote that one in the,
Yeah.
in the contract. I get brunch, lunch, dinner, dessert, free liquor,
Exactly.
and a limo ride home.
Right.
Can't go wrong with the limo, right?
Right.
No. Yeah.
Oh, that's-
No, I think it's always cool. I think because I was a general manager at a country club, and we
Oh,
did
yeah.
a lot of weddings
Oh yeah.
at our venue, and to tie in from what you were saying, it's kind of cool to just obviously share in those moments of getting
Exactly.
married in someone's lives. And it's like a different, you go to attend in a wedding because you obviously know one of the
Right.
people, right?
Right.
So there's like that connection.
Yeah.
And you probably know people and it's fun. But like when you actually work a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
And you kind of just get to take, like, you're not obviously involved. You're not celebrating.
Right,
You're working it. And it's like you kind of get to take in all these different weddings. And it is kind of fun and interesting to see the differences of how.
Oh, yeah.
Like
and
cultures,
so
traditions,
exactly.
the little nuances that they do, or
and that's that's kind of the
cool.
things is the cultures. I mean, I've done Vietnamese wedding, I've done Chinese wedding, I've done Greek weddings, and I mean they're so different between all of them. I mean,
Did the Chinese wedding make you wear like a China hat?
No, they didn't. No, there was tons of the traditional garbs and everything like that, and it was really cool. It was actually at a house, and it was quite hot inside. It was probably there was probably a couple hundred people in a living room.
Oh,
And I mean,
No
and I'm
AC?
standing there, literally just clicking away. Right, you can't move anywhere.
Jesus.
So it was definitely lost a few pounds on that one. So just sweating it all out. But
it's not a bad thing for
no,
guys
no,
like
heck
us.
no.
We'll take those
Get
free
the exercise in.
free
right.
pounds dropping.
Exactly.
However they come. Right?
Exactly. Not complaining.
Yeah. So the tie-in from the Sharknado
right.
is you also are a part of this pretty interesting weather group
Yes.
that you are stupidly chasing storms.
Exactly.
Not safe at all.
No, and my parents, I'm sure, would agree with you in
Right.
the not safe
Yeah.
category.
You do have children.
I do. Yes. I do. Yes. But yeah, so me and my friend Michael actually started up a group. It's called MR Storm Media. So what we did is it's a Facebook group. You guys can find it on Facebook, and we post updates on different storms that are coming through the area. So if there's any watches or warnings.
Oh, you guys are like on it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I get
we
notifications.
We live for storms.
Yeah.
And
Like, I get alerts faster than these guys on the Weather Channel alerts me on my phone.
that's true. That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm hearing it from them to take cover, and then all of a sudden, and then Weather Channel
Yeah,
says,
right, yeah.
Right.
we gotta.
Thanks for the late breaking news.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's kind of a place for that we can both share our pictures and videos we do. So Michael does a whole lot of time lapses that he posts on there. He's great with all that kind of stuff. And he actually went down to the Plain States this past year and caught one of the biggest tornadoes I think any of the storm chasers have ever seen. He caught that. You can catch his video on that page.
It's crazy.
And it's insane, the amount of stuff and really the amount of the community of storm chasers out there. You don't really think about it as these storms are coming through. There's crazy ass people like us driving into them. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it is, and there's so many out there. There's it's a nice little group of people, and we use a lot of different radar apps, and you can see where other people are at and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Send the reports in, but it helps a lot too for what we do, because we can call into the National Weather Service. And if they need to confirm something like a tornado is on the ground or whatnot, we give damage reports. So it also helps out with getting warnings out quicker and getting people to safety if they need to.
Right.
So yeah,
because you're definitely alerting us quicker than.
Right.
Exactly.
So we know who they're getting it from.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
Like,
So
hey,
yeah, they're not doing the work. We're doing all the work.
yeah, that's who they're getting their information from. It's
Exactly.
the boots on the ground.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's funny because I remember when Michael was posting, I think on that trip.
Yeah.
He was posting a video, and I was watching it. And it's funny because you say the whole, safety, family,
Right.
it's stupid. It was funny because I was reading all the comments. And I think his wife posted, his mom posted. There's a couple people like, "Oh, Michael, just be safe, okay? Come home, please."
We get that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, "Oh gosh, here comes the family."
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of times I won't tell my parents, that I'm going out. I'll wait till I get back, or I'm close to home. Be like, yeah, by the way, I just drove to Ohio and chased a storm, right? As a tornado warning was going on. So.
Heck yeah, it's fun. I love it. I mean, just seeing you always go out whenever there's a storm.
Yeah.
In our area.
Exactly.
Just going to see just all the lightning.
Yeah.
Right.
That you can catch.
Love the lightning shots. Yeah.
Heck yeah. So, how's that going though?
It's going great.
Because I know you're trying to build a whole base around that as well.
Oh yeah, yep. And we got we each have our own individual YouTube channels and everything, but, with all the storm chasing that we do, we kind of stay in touch as we're out and about and everything. And, the different apps that we use, we're able to get, just right up to where we need to be. And, we've chased together a couple times and down in like the Monroe area, up in Flint, they really get a lot of stuff up there. And the shots that come out are
It's that contaminated water
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
somehow creates storm cells.
But yeah, it's going really good. And, seeing these massive cloud bases, and I got the one shot over Novi as a shelf cloud was coming in, and it's just something that you don't see very often. And I was able to share that out to the news and everything like that, and it made its way around the world even. So shelf cloud
Around the world?
Yeah, I saw it shared on pages over in like Europe's weather and stuff like that. So
Really?
Cool.
yeah. So there's it really takes you places, for being able to do what I do.
So what is a shelf cloud?
So shelf cloud, as the storm is coming through, it is basically where the air, part of it goes up and part of it goes down, so you get a downdraft behind it, and you're going to get this massive cloud that is basically pointing downward in the direction that it's going. So it looks like the sky is basically falling out of the sky for when you see them. You can actually see a shot on our MR Storm Media page as well that has that. But yeah, they're incredible. There's something that MR Storm Media, and that's on our Facebook page.
Is there? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah. So because typically when storm cells are created, it's a conversion of a high and a low.
Right. Yep.
Hitting
and
each
you get
other,
the different
right?
air masses. Yep.
Right.
You got the cold air, warm air, and everything from down south.
Let's see.
And a lot of times with these, you get the heavy gust of winds and stuff like that. You get 70-mile-an-hour wind gust that can take out just tons of power and everything. So it can definitely be
Mr.
damaging.
Storm Media. MI.
It's MR Storm Media, which kind of is Mr. Storm Media.
Oh yeah, no.
But
Michael
yeah,
and Ryan.
yeah, exactly. Michael and Ryan is what it stands for, but it does also serve its purpose as Mr. Storm Media.
Well, even your guys' logo, it looks more.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Why does Michael get the capital M? You made the logo yourself?
I made the logo myself.
And
yeah.
you gave yourself a lowercase r.
Yeah.
Ryan. I'm just kidding. I gotta pull up this picture here.
Yeah, if you go under photos, it should be one of the ones. Let's see if I can pull it up.
Do you guys have a website?
We don't have a website yet. We just have the
URL.
Yeah. We just have the actual Facebook page. So. Wow. Yeah.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Was it actually green?
It was. Yeah. Yep. When they say greenage, just like on the movie Twister.
Oh, classic.
They mean in greenage.
You've seen
green's
Twister, right?
And green's not good.
No, and with green, usually that's when you get right. Like, exactly, green is not good. So with greenage, it doesn't always mean hail, but there's a good chance that with greenage you have a lot of ice crystals built up in the atmosphere.
Really,
you get the large hail, you get the heavy winds, and a lot of the downdrafts and everything with all these heavy winds just coming right at you, and yeah,
which could lead to.
Which is generally around the right environment for
tornadoes.
Why they say exactly
right.
Why they say greenage and tornadoes. Yep.
Because I remember
you get the really strong updrafts and everything starts twisting, and then you get the wall clouds, the funnel clouds, and everything. So,
Paul, you've seen Twister, right?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The cow.
Yeah. Another cow.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that was the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just remember being young, like watching storms come through, and I remember it being like all green. I'm like, what is
Right, yeah.
green?
Yeah.
Like seeing it for the first time, you're like, that probably can't be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
I mean, I thought dark gray was bad.
Yeah.
What is green? It's like seeing the green poop for the first time.
That's not normal.
Shoot. No, that's cool stuff,
That's
though.
very cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I love all the posts that you and Michael do, and
Yeah.
it's just like interesting to see. And I mean, you guys are all over it. Like, even if it's just
Oh yeah.
even over the winter, because you guys been doing it
Yes.
for a while now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. And we do the winter storms and everything, and and you know, last year it was a little
guys are
little on
pretty-
the slower side of winter storms for snow and everything, but
you're pretty spot on calculations.
yeah. Oh yeah. We
There are a
have a
lot-
lot of sources, a lot of resources that we use in order to get the the best forecast out there to you guys.
And it's
so.
like you listen to the local news stations, and you're like 10 to 12,
Right, yeah.
All right.
and then we only get like 3 to 4.
Yeah, right.
It's like, well, that's what Michael said.
Right.
It's like, what is it? Yeah. No, it's true, though. Like, they always it's just, them, they're just covering their own butts, right?
Yep.
That's all it is. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's a 50% chance for rain.
Yeah.
50% that it can't either, right?
Right.
So what the frick?
Right.
Is it 70 or is it 30? Don't give me this 50% bull crap.
50.
Gosh. Yeah, so you do in reverse back to the photography though.
Yeah.
I know I've had you do some stuff for clients.
Oh yeah.
We had a client that just absolutely loved their house, and so I ended up having Ryan.
Yeah.
It was actually funny because we did the photos for the sale of their house, and I remember Judy calling me back and saying, "Oh my gosh, that picture." I'm like, "Which one?" He did 70 of them.
Right.
I absolutely have. Do you think he will send me a copy of that? I'm like, I'll email it to you.
Yeah.
Freaking paid for it. I can just give it to you myself. But then it was cool because then I called you and I said, dude, is there something we can do with this photo?
Oh, yeah.
Like a little canvas or
Yeah.
something to like print or whatever.
Exactly.
And you just, they freaking love it. It was probably one of the best closing gifts I've ever given to someone. Or reaction
Yeah.
to a closing gift.
Right.
Let's put it that way. It's all about the house in those moments, but
Right.
Yeah.
she just loved it.
That's awesome.
Especially as it was the house, obviously, they were selling. They lived in it for a long time.
Right.
and
Yep.
Yeah.
Just to be able to have that cool
In
canvas.
the history for a while.
Yeah, it was sweet. You
Yeah.
put a nice frame on it too. I mean, he's
Oh yeah.
yeah, an
that's-
all around photographer.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. And I'm actually going to be launching a new site next week. It's called Darkroom. So it's J&C Photography -darkroom or .darkroom.tech. And so with them, we're able to actually do like metal prints, canvases, special sized, pictures and stuff like that, different
Nice.
sizes
Very
and everything.
cool.
And yeah, so they're they've been out there for quite a while and have worked with a lot of photographers and everything. So it kind of takes the the hard part out of trying to make up the canvas and make up the metal prints.
They'll
and
do
they
it for
do
you.
all the work for us. And,
Yeah.
so it's a great way to be able to offer all my pictures in a different way now.
Right.
So,
Right.
So you'll just
Instead of
tie that
just
right
the-
into your site,
Exactly. Yep.
and then
you can order
all
right
your clients just
online
order it right on your site.
Yeah. Exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very
Heck
nice.
yeah.
Yeah. It's really a nice way to set up, and how they have everything, and just makes it easy for the user, whoever wants to purchase a print.
So there's more than just weddings
Oh yeah.
that they can do with you. I mean, if they
If they're looking to decorate an office, I've done decorated tons of houses and office space, and no matter
with
what
just-
businesses.
with pictures that they want.
Exactly. Yep.
And now you're just able to offer a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, it's just you're the photographer, right? You're not
Exactly.
you're not the creator.
Right.
You create pictures,
Right.
Right.
but when it comes to putting them,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
I mean, it's just like you hire people that the weaknesses you're in, right?
yeah.
Right.
I'm good at sales. I hate everything else. So I have everybody else do all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So what was the link again? Because we'll get all the notes from you and put in the show notes. So anyone listening, just look below.
Yeah, so it's
in the
JC
video.
Photography -MI, which is my regular website, and then it's .darkroom.tech. So, and it's actually going to be linked to my main website, so you can find it right off there.
Perfect.
Under purchase prints.
Yeah.
So this way, It'll take you right to the site, and then you'll be able to basically have it broken down into categories. So, if you're going to look for a sunset shot, you can go right on there, pull up sunsets, and then you'll be able to see, all those. If you're looking for something specific, you can even email me, and I have a bunch of pictures that I don't upload to the sites as well.
Yeah.
So, and
You may have it.
and it's just for the sheer fact that there's so many to choose from.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for something, I've even gone out and done special requests where if somebody wants a shot of Michigan Stadium, I'll go out there, make the drive, get the pictures, send them to you, to see which ones you want, and you can order from that. So, if it's something I haven't even heard about, I'll look it up. I'll get the picture for you and make the sale for the print. So
Right.
So yeah,
Heck yeah,
gets me
dude.
out there, gets me to do something new, and
the fastest thing you'll do is I'll go down there.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
I'll go take
exactly.
some more pictures. On the way home, I'll stop a couple places too.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, shoot, what did he just even tell us in their green room? I'm gonna go to Kensington after this to take some
Right,
shots.
yeah.
exactly. I'm out this way, might as well.
Might as
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the nature spot.
Oh yeah, I've been there a lot.
Buy
and
some
that's-
seed
Oh yeah,
at the local hardware.
eat right out of your hand.
Just put your hand out and then
crazy.
snap, 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 snap.
Oh yeah,
It's fun. I've done
is.
that a few times with the kids, and it's hilarious. They like
Oh,
hold it
yeah.
out,
especially in the winter. Especially in the winter time.
scream, and just drop it all. I'm like, hey, you just wasted $1 of seed.
Right. Yeah.
It is funny though. Those tiny little claws land on your hand. You're like, oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
prickly
Yeah.
and ticklish at the same time.
Winter time is actually the best time to go. I found.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. They're out and you throw
Oh,
the
the
seed
color
up and-
contrast too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
And there's
white
not
in
a
the
lot of food in
background?
the winter time for them to find. So you come there
They're
with a whole
hungry.
bag of seed, and you can be there all day. Just
They,
you know.
feeding 'em?
they smell you
Yeah.
walking in.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Blue jays, robins.
I don't
everything.
care if he's got that camera on him.
Yeah, right. Let him take
Come
some
in.
pictures of me. Yeah.
No, it is a cool spot. Actually, it was one of the funny. Not to be all sentimental, but one of our first dates with Jess and I.
Oh, nice.
She took me to and I've never done that.
Yeah.
Feeding the birds at the nature spot.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Kensington Lake. It was cool.
It's good stuff over there.
I knew she was a keeper right then and there. No. She helped me feed birds.
Right.
Sold.
Right.
So,
Well, good.
Yeah.
Any planned trips coming up for some new spots?
I have a spot I'm looking to do, actually, west side of the state, South Haven area, and
Okay.
kind of some stuff around that area, Battle Creek area.
Okay.
And then I'm looking to hopefully go to back to the UP this year
Dude.
for the fall. So get back to like
Do
Pictured
some-
Rock area, and which I
some-
love Pictured Rock.
Some fall color.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And especially with my new drone and everything like that.
Heck
the,
yeah.
The fall colors are really gonna pop.
Quantamon Falls. You ever
Yep,
go there?
Quantamon Falls. I
Yeah.
love that place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pictured Rocks.
And it's not a
Shoot.
bad drive. See, I mean, last year I went up to Copper Harbor. I
Yeah,
was up
that's
there,
all the way up
and,
there.
Yeah, way to the
Tippity-tippity-top
the
top.
tip of the thumb.
Yeah.
And it was like a 12-hour drive back home. I'm like, holy. So the drive took a while, but it was worth it with the shots that I got. With Lake of the Clouds, it's called.
Yep.
Yeah. It
That's
doesn't
a
even feel like you're
beautiful spot.
in Michigan when you're up there. It's,
No, because you're in the
it's
Porcupine
really-
Mountains.
Yeah, Porcupine Mountains.
Yeah, so you
exactly.
You got some little hillage to where it's just kind of
Right.
like. I mean, that's funny because I was just saying that like a month ago when we went to Tennessee. I'm like, gosh, man, Michigan is flat.
Yeah.
Like, what the frick?
But yeah, the UP is just it's a different world. I mean, I was up there in the wintertime.
God's country up there.
Oh yeah, it is. It is for sure.
It's nice.
Yeah. And in the winter, it gets quite cold. I did a winter trip up there to the Ebon Ice Caves, which you guys can find
Oh,
shots
wow.
of on my website. And one of the most treacherous hikes I've been on. You had to wear ice cleats and
Really?
walk on the side of a hill in order hanging on to tree limbs and everything just to get to this
Cave?
ice cave. Yeah, and it was just me. So
Oh,
and as
Oh,
I was.
nice.
I'm out there at,
fall, this is it. Dine with my canola, whatever Canon
Exactly.
camera here.
And I'm out there at like 7 a.m, and there's nobody around, and right if you take one wrong step, you're going about 200 feet down a hill and into a ravine, and
See what you
probably
got
not
to.
going to be able to
So
find
the
you
next
anytime
time you
soon.
do that, you got to bring an elf pack.
Elf pad, yeah.
Just like in Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak, yes.
Just flip that switch on. If
I
you fall.
gotta get one of those. But yeah,
we just watched that other night. That's why it was so fresh in my mind.
That's a classic.
Jess loves that movie.
That's a
Absolutely
great movie.
loves it. I mean, it's great. It's a great movie.
But yeah, it's,
Who was that?
That was
Pierce
Pierce
Brosnan.
Brosnan.
Yeah.
Yeah. 007.
All right.
He's good. He's good. That's crazy though.
Yeah. Yeah. And
With
that's,
all of your gear too, just trekking on
my
the side of.
backpack on and everything, and camera hanging off me, and you having to walk across little tiny twigs to cross, this little creek that's frozen over and everything. So it's
Not only is he a photographer, he's a caveman.
Right, yeah.
exactly.
No, UP's always a
dwelling.
good place to go.
Oh yeah,
You know you got to go. Here's my one request.
yeah. Let's hear it.
You know where I'm going to say this.
You can do it.
It's no, you know what I'm going to say, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
Legs in.
I knew it.
I have heard of that. That is actually on my list.
It is the second most iconic restaurant in Michigan. I don't know who's number one.
Yeah.
Because they're number one in my mind. You can get some gnarly photos.
Yeah.
And that's a spot. All right. So no, yes, I am going to say it. You got to go there on your way up because it's not that far. You can divert a little bit.
Yeah.
Go up to Cross Village.
Yep.
Get some. It's on a cliff's edge. You have some beautiful pictures.
Yeah.
Of some of the islands out there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Take your long. I'm
Zoom
screwing
lens.
the focus up my hands, but I guarantee you will sell some of those pictures off your website.
Yeah.
And I will ask for 10% to go to the Michigan Conservation Fund.
That is on my list for
Trying
sure.
to sound like meat eaters here.
Right, yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. You post a couple of those legs in picture. It's it's a cool looking restaurant.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Old school Indian,
Definitely.
big old Indian heads, especially inside too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I drove by there. I actually drove by on one of my last trips up that way, and the line was just, down the road. It was. I didn't have time to wait, but
it's magical, man.
it is. Yeah.
It's magical.
Even driving by it, it was like, wow.
You go there and consume that Polish food
Right.
and those views. You're
Yeah.
a changed man.
You heard it here. You heard it here.
If you go, I'll come.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
I'll tag right behind you all the way, just to get some legs in and then head right back because you're heading north. I'm trying to beg Jess. We were thinking about doing one more last trip somewhere before the school starts, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Petoskey.
Yep.
She's like, why? Legs in? Yeah.
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 Is there any other reason?
We haven't gone yet. Like, it's our big trip in Tennessee is taking up all of our travel fund, and it's like, yeah, but we still have to do the legs in.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
right.
our tradition. We've gone at least once for the last 7 years. She's like, I think you'll be okay. I'm like, no.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
I'm like starting to itch over
Yeah,
here. I need my legs in fix.
All right.
Dude, I am obsessed. Love that place.
Nice.
And it's only seasonal. They close
Yeah.
October 10th.
Yeah, I think so.
I already looked it up. Because she was like,
Put it on the calendar.
you're going up north to hunt in September, right? And she's like, I'm like, babe, that's another 2 hours north. I'm not near Cross Village. But
That's true. Oh yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
It's on my list for sure.
You want your photography business to boom.
Legs in.
Photo legs in.
Legs in.
And if you really want it to boom, put me in the photos. Just kidding. Yeah, so yeah, do you have anything else to add? Do you want to finish a touch, tell the audience
I'm
about
hoping.
J&C?
I'm hoping to get to Hocking Hills as well. I don't know if you've been there. It's
in
down
Ohio.
in Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to make a trip out there possibly for the fall. And
That'd be sweet.
Get some stuff. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, it's I just as much as I can travel, if there's a new spot or somewhere that's even remotely close, I'm able to find the time, I'm definitely going to be there. And I'm always uploading new content. So, if there's something that you're looking for, just let me know. And
audience, comments.
Yeah.
It's on, whether you're watching this or listening this onto wherever you listen or download podcasts.
Yeah.
Or Facebook or YouTube, put a comment in below. Put some suggestions for where Ryan needs to go.
Right.
Okay?
Definitely.
It doesn't matter where you're from, the man will travel.
Oh, yeah.
He'll go anywhere. But where are those one-off abandoned places that we want him to go take photos of and share with the world?
Exactly.
So put a comments in.
Exactly. Challenge accepted.
There you go. I like it. So how could anybody get a hold of you? I know you've mentioned your websites a few times. Repeat them again. If you got a phone number, whatever, drop.
So
how would we get a hold of you?
My main website offline is jcphotography-mi.com. I have a Facebook page that I also use on there. It's called J&C Photography Gallery. So that's where I upload a whole lot of content for like my drone shots and basically kind of up-and-coming pictures that are going to be on the site for sale soon. I have a YouTube channel which you can look me up on, which is, if you type in J&C Photography, it should come up. You can also type in my name as well. And then also, like I said, that darkroom is going to be linked on my website as well. So, and then if you're in the market for looking to get your weather reports and stuff like that, and cool shots of that, check out MR Storm Media on Facebook. We definitely have a whole lot of content
group
on there. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's anywhere, and Instagram, and JC Photo _MI. And then I have another one, JC Photo _abandon. So
all the abandoned barns.
All the abandoned, strictly abandoned stuff on there.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And then I also have another one, Overhead Detroit. So overhead.detroit, which is all the drone photos for Detroit.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys are on there, give me a follow.
Awesome.
Always uploading new stuff.
It is good stuff. A lot of good stuff.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you.
Taking the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
And it's been good to hear your continued success.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I know you help me succeed definitely when it comes to getting some good photos and listings out there. So appreciate taking the time out of your schedule to come talk with us and share with us and anyone listening. Obviously everything he just said, but all the information's in the show notes as well. If you want to get a hold of Ryan, maybe you have those a little special one-offs, just like you said, decorating a room, an office, or wedding.
Yep.
You name it. Ryan can do it. He's the best. I stand by it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, well, that's it for today's episode. I'm Paul Siegman with eXp Realty.
I'm Devin Carr with Gold Star Mortgage.
This is the Carr and Siegman Show. See you.
The primary purpose of this podcast series is to inform, entertain, and educate. The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast series do not constitute legal or professional advice, opinions, or endorsements of any kind. Gold Star Mortgage Financial Group, NM